Hey y'all, this is Kerbeck Senpai. What's going on, y'all? Hey, appreciate y'all clicking on the video. I'm gonna do something that a lot of YouTubers do not do. And I'm just gonna keep it a bean with y'all. Because of the sensitive nature of which this video may consist of, this may not be for everyone. So I'd advise you to click off the video if that's the case, man. If you don't like the more sensitive topics, this ain't your video. I know that's crazy as heck for a YouTuber to say, especially in 2026, where it's the clout chasing era where everyone's willing to, get views at any cost. And speaking of views at any cost, Clavicular, that's what we're talking about today, and his little legion or army of people he has spawned out of nowhere. Because every other day, because everyone wants to make these crazy people famous, now we got to talk about them and why that's a bad idea to make crazy people famous. But Clavicular is known as the looks maxing president, CEO, just head of the company of looks maxing. What is looks maxing? The concept of looks maxing is not actually a terrible thing. I know that's crazy to say too, but hear me out before you go to a rash anything. Trying your best to look your best is nothing wrong with that. A little upkeep doesn't hurt anybody, right? But here's the issue. It's the seedy underground part of looks maxing. Getting and achieving that the maximum look at any means necessary, whether that's that he's shown on live stream and all these clips that you just cannot get away from, injecting his face full of crazy stuff. He's doing steroids, the whole nine, man. And he's shown it. Oh, and bone smashing. Don't get me started on bone smashing. He's taking a freaking hammer and smacking his face in and telling people, oh yeah, this is the move. Yep. That's absolutely insane, right? So like I said, he's almost like spawned this photocopy army of him, because now we have another one of these guys who's super popular out of nowhere. But this guy, this is Mason Hullo. He's right here. And this is everyone knows Gideon. Gideon has made a career out of pranking, but now he has moved on to predator catching. He's been catching them left and right, man, keeping the internet streets safe. Mason Hullo is a looks maxer who got exposed for trying to buy CP or cheese pizza or being, Geppetto material. If you still don't understand what that means, then hey, this conversation ain't for you because you don't understand. But he's buying and trying to haggle people down to get the price down on some CP. It's crazy. I wish to God I was making this up, right? But really quick, we're gonna tap into that. The only reason why we have all this information too is because of Gideon. Gideon was able to talk to his girlfriend who was mad at him because she felt like he was cheating. And when she looked through his phone, she found all this stuff. And he's coming out with almost certified hood classic statements here. This dude goes, hi. The seller goes, CP, teens, and all group links available. Which package are you interested in with, and what's your budget? This dude goes, CP, $25 max. That's wild. They're bartering and negotiating high and lows of freaking CP prices. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. There's a market for this type of material. So he says, okay, I get a quality CP mega link, which is just a file that they will click on and download it with 2,500 files in it. That's wild. They have 2,500 of this type of material. But thanks God, Gideon was able to stop this guy before he inflicted some type of pain or hurt on somebody, because, he's building up these weird fantasies in his head from this terrible material that he's, going into. And this stuff gets sick, guys. Like, let's go into a little bit of the more sensitive things here. Hold up. This stuff gets sick. And Gideon talks about it here. I don't want to get flagged for it just in case. This is what one of the files contain. These details are very graphic. So, like I said, this is not for everybody. We're just going to talk about this file name here. It says, contains a 17-second video of a female child between the ages of 8 to 10 years old. The female child is on her back with her knees bent back to her elbows. Man, this is tough, man. Her wrists are tied to her ankles using a purple colored leather bondage device. The female child's is penetrated by an adult male's through the duration of the video. I think you can connect the dots. That is some sick stuff, dude. This is pure evil. This is pure evil on every level. And Clavicular trying to play dumb like he don't know what the hell is going on, but this stuff is crazy, man. That's why I normally try to stray away from videos like this where we even get to end talking about this, because this stuff will make you cynical, bro. This stuff will make you see just like the world in freaking black and white, and there's no in-betweens, and sometimes the white gets, all you see is the gray. That's it. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of getting beaten up by this situation here. And what pisses me off more about this situation here is, just like other people who can't seem to stop defending people who have gotten caught doing terrible things, he's getting excuses made for him. You would think that, hold up, let's go back one more time. You would think that, oh man, people see how terrible he is as a person, right? Hold up, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Oh, you would think it would look like this, right? Oh, he had 341K at first. Now he only got 20K followers, which is still wild. But that, man, people actually unfollowed this guy. Nope. He actually gained followers. He had 341K when he got caught with the Gideon thing. He has 348K now. This is the types of people y'all like to make famous. Crazy, right? Crazy. Crazy. Why are we as a society looking at people like this and thinking that, hey, this is someone to support? That's wild to me. Is the world really that caught up on looks that anybody who can look remotely decent is just going to get a big following just cause? No matter what the message is. And then make excuses for said behaviors. This is some sick stuff, dude. And the worst part is, this dude is let off on bond. He has 15 charges. 15 charges of CP. 15 charges. 15. Carrying up to a fine of like 180K. But, you know, you only got to pay 10% of that. But still, that's wild. How do you guys have hard, concrete evidence? The dude admitting it on multiple videos. And somehow he's still walking free. I've said it before, I said it again. They only got circumstantial evidence on YMW Melly, and he's been sitting in jail for over like 2,000 days, I think they said, just the other day. This dude couldn't do a week or two? What? Oh my God, bro. And this dude had like little sisters too, man. Like what kind of sick stuff is he like thinking with? What kind of sick stuff is he thinking about with like them around? You know what I'm saying? You have to kind of check in on all your family now, because you got a weirdo on the loose. Brother, can we stop harboring these types of people? Like I said, this dude's in there talking about life to God. How about life to a firing squad? Let's put these guys away. Maybe that'll stop people from wanting to do this type of stuff all the time. You read the terrible transcript. I told you I'm gonna link y'all the whole video down below. Stuff pisses me off. This is so irritating. I've had enough, and I'm sure everyone else has too. Can we please start being a little harder on these types of people? America, please. That's all I want to say, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. This one, dude. I need a break, man. I gotta freaking replenish my freaking faith in humanity, bruh. So tomorrow's video gonna be about Mortal Kombat. Hopefully, we're gonna see if we can get that out the way. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later, y'all.